I've been to at least 3 weddings now where they've literally taken the obey out of the bride's wedding vow.
Okay, let's go.
What's up? What's up? What's What's up, fam? It's me, Big Sarge, coming at tonight from the business side. To my drill team, salute. And if you happen to come across this page tonight, hit that subscribe, fam. Going to jump right into it. Wedding vows. So before I get into it any deeper, check out this quick clip.
To love,
cherish,
and
to obey.
I'm gonna stop it right there, fam. I'm not even gonna go into it that much because this is actually gonna break down what we're gonna discuss tonight. So the wedding vows, almost a century later, since the inception of the wedding vows back in 1928, the standard wedding vows that we hear today, back in 1928, have always included the same passage. And it seems that men and women today, especially women when it comes to the for richer or for poorer part,
Better,
for
worse, for richer, for poor,
for poorer.
Yeah. We hit that snag about 20 times in council.
As well as the obey section. Literally, I've been to at least 3 weddings now where they've literally taken the obey out of the bride's wedding vows. They don't even say that anymore. But it's cool, I get it. But just coming back with the standard wedding vows. So starting all off with the for better or for worse. For better or for worse. Once you start off the wedding or you start off your marriage and you come in and actually believing for better or for worse, obviously no couple wants to go through worse. No couple should even think about it. But what happens is that reality shows us that the worst is going to happen in our lives. And the worst in my life may not be the same worst in your life, but undoubtedly in your lives and in your lives together, something worse is going to happen. And whatever that worse is, it's saying that we together as a couple are going to figure it out and we're going to be able to push through it. So that's the for better or for worse part. And then after that, for richer or for poorer. So once people get married, and if you're dealing, especially if you're dealing with 2 professional people, you're going to end up going down different professional paths that's probably going to be a lot riskier than others. Some of them going to be nice, straightforward, but obviously to get richer and even to get poor, you're going to have to take risk at some point. And once you start taking those risks, trust me, fam, a lot of significant others, a lot of husbands and wives, they're not comfortable with what could come out with that today. Because now by the time you decide to leave a job and try to start your own business, you're financially compromising the family. And a lot of women, and even some men, aren't willing to deal with the aftermath of if everything falls apart. If that ceiling starts falling through that floor, a lot of couples break up from it. And then once you come from for richer or for poor, and we go into the for sickness and in health, a lot of families, especially a lot of young couples, don't understand the importance of that entire passage. The importance of that passage is saying that obviously one of you are going to get sick at some point, and that you literally should have someone there in your corner that's going to be there for the whole time. So a lot of couples don't actually believe that they're going to get sick, and sometimes it happens a lot sooner than others. But I can tell you that this much is that it has been many, many times that I've seen many couples that by the time one of them gets sick, because obviously the sickness is now going to lead into finances, going to lead into work, it's going to lead into sex in the family, it's going to lead into rearing the children, it's going to lead into a whole lot of different things. So that whole line of in sickness and in health, it's important that they know that it's meant to be taken seriously. But as you saw in that video, a lot of people, they're actually thinking about those wedding vows and they're not willing to commit to it. They're absolutely not willing to commit to it. And then the last big part of the wedding vows is till death do us part. I did a whole video on till death do us part saying that it's the biggest lie in the marriage vows. Because people literally come into a marriage today knowing that if things got rough, they're prepared to walk out of it. And I don't even really blame it on people. I literally blame it on that it's so easy for us to get out of a marriage. It's easier for us to get out of a marriage than it is for us to get out of a car note. It is literally easier for you to get out of a marriage than it is for you to get out of paying for your car that you don't want anymore. But all of this to say, fam, that wedding vows, I absolutely believe that a century later, that they should probably be revised or revamped to fit this modern culture. Now, do I think that it's right? No, I absolutely do not. But what I do think is that I'm tired of going to weddings and I'm just sitting up there watching young men and young women lie to each other. But that's my 2 cents on it. I would love to hear your comments, fam. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and share this video. This is Big Sarge, fam, and I'm out.